How do Creole languages form? Have you ever wondered how languages can blend together to create something entirely new? This is especially true for Creole languages, which have fascinating origins. So, how do Creole languages form? Let's break it down. Creole languages arise from the mixing of different linguistic groups. This often happens in places where people from various backgrounds come together, such as during colonial times, migration, or trade. In Latin America, this mixing frequently involved European colonizers, indigenous peoples, and enslaved Africans. When these groups interacted, they needed a way to communicate, and that is where the process begins. Initially, a simplified form of language called a pidgin develops. Pidgins are basic languages that have limited vocabulary and grammar. They serve as a bridge for communication between people who do not share a common language. Pidgins are easy to learn because they focus on essential words and phrases. As time goes on, if a pidgin is used widely and passed down to the next generation, it can evolve into a creole. This transformation adds more complexity to the language. Creoles develop richer grammar and vocabulary, allowing for more expressive communication. In Latin America, many Creole languages emerged during the colonial period. For example, in the Caribbean and parts of Central and South America, the interaction among European colonizers, African slaves, and indigenous peoples led to the birth of unique creoles. These languages reflected the diverse cultures and histories of the regions where they formed. There are different theories about how creoles come into being. One theory is the substrate hypothesis, which suggests that the languages of enslaved or indigenous populations heavily influenced the Creole. Another is the superstrate hypothesis, which focuses on the colonizer's language as the primary influence. Lastly, the universalist hypothesis proposes that creoles share common features because they arise under similar conditions. Creole languages hold great importance for many communities in Latin America. They symbolize resilience and adaptation, showcasing the history of colonialism and cultural exchange. Understanding how creoles form helps appreciate the creativity of Afro-Latin American communities in preserving their linguistic and cultural identities. In the context of Latin culture, Creole languages are a vital part of the region's rich diversity. They representing the complex history of interactions among different ethnic groups and illustrate how language evolves in response to social and historical changes. So next time you hear a Creole language, remember the rich story behind its formation and the vibrant cultures it represents.